What's up guys, my name is Trent and today I wanted to make a video about how I heal my tattoos. Now to a lot of you this might sound pretty simple, and it really is, but there's so many people that tell you different techniques of how to heal your tattoos. It's kind of hard to know which is the right way basically. There's a couple right ways, there's definitely a lot of wrong ways. But this is the method that works best for me, and that is called dry healing. Now, a lot of people tell you when you get tattooed that you just keep it clean, and once it's dry, you put just kind of an unscented lotion on there, or even A&D ointment, that type of thing. But for me personally, I just like to keep it clean and then don't put anything on it, and just kind of restrict the movement so I don't like bend it too hard or crack the skin or anything like that. But I find that even with unscented lotions, like most people say to use, my skin just doesn't really like it. It gets irritated, and in my mind it's kind of like if you fall down and get a scuff on your arm or a scrape, you know, you're not gonna put lotion on that to heal it. You just kind of let the body do its thing, or put like Neosporin or something on that, but the body really does know how to heal itself, and that's kind of the method that I use. So like I said, it's super simple. There's really not a lot of steps to it, but I wanted to break it down for you guys and show you what soap I use and that type of thing. So when you're done getting a tattoo, your artist will wrap it usually in some kind of bandage with like plastic wrap or something like that. Go ahead and leave that on as long as the artist tells you to. I've heard like anywhere from a few hours to even overnight, depending on when you get the tattoo. A couple of my tattoos, the artist has told me to just leave it on all night long. That way it gets all the plasma and the goop out. I'm not really sure the science behind it, but just do what your artist recommends. They're gonna know what's best for the tattoo and the placement and all that. Before you take that bandage off, you're gonna wanna go to the store and pick up some paper towels and the liquid dial soap, the gold kind, antibacterial. And that's pretty much all you're gonna need. Once you take the bandage off, you're gonna wanna turn the water on to just kind of like a warm room temperature, and you're gonna wanna start just kind of getting all the goop off of it. It's gonna be real slimed up. Once you feel like you got it pretty clean, you got most of the goop off, you're gonna wanna take some of that dial soap and just squirt some in your hand and kind of lather it up in your hands before you actually put it on your arm, rather than putting a big glop of soap right on your tattoo. So suds that up in your hands and just kind of gently go over your tattoo, getting it nice and clean. And once you feel like you got everything off that you can, go ahead and rinse that off and reach for your paper towel and just pat dry it. I like to use paper towels because you know it's clean, you're not reusing the same towel over and over again, and you don't have to constantly wash your towels. So it's just a lot easier to use paper towels. You can pat dry and throw it away. And that's basically it. I usually wash my tattoo twice a day. Once in the morning, maybe before you go to work, and then at night before you go to bed. And that usually is all I need to do. If you're outside and you get sweaty or something like that, definitely clean it off. You don't want any dirt or grime getting in it. But I'd say a good rule of thumb is to wash it twice a day. Over the next few weeks, as your tattoo is healing, you'll notice it'll get really, really itchy. And that's usually the point where people say, oh, you gotta put lotion on it. But for me, my skin breaks out, so I just kind of suffer through the itch and kind of pat it off, or just try not to think about it at all. If you just put it out of your mind and say, okay, yep, it itches, who cares? Eventually it kind of just goes away. But if you keep scratching at it, I feel like it just itches that much more. So I just try not to touch it, keep it clean, and you'll have a fresh looking tattoo. After all the dead fruity pebbles looking skin has fallen off, you're gonna be left with a clean layer of skin that's all shiny and new. And that's the next phase. It's the shiny phase. And this is kind of the phase that worries me every now and then, just because my skin takes so long to heal, regardless of the method that I use, whether it be dry healing or using lotions, that type of thing. Just the shiny phase usually lasts me about a month and a half, even 2 months sometimes, before my skin's really looking like its natural self. Just wait that out. I promise you, your tattoo will look normal eventually. It's just the healing process. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Super easy way to heal your tattoos, especially if you have sensitive skin like me. It's pretty much the only way. So yeah, hope this was helpful. Until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flippity flop. Peace.